Well, here we are, the most favorite videos on YouTube for the coloring community. It's finished pages. These are mine for April. Let's dive in. At the end, I want to go over some messages, so I hope you stay to the very end. Okay, so one of these pages, I used Sarah Renee Clark's 47 for the color combination. The problem is it fell out of the book. So as I was trying to be organized, I wasn't quite so organized. So I'm going to put this over here, and as soon as I find it, I will know that's what it was. All right, so we're going to dive into it. These are the books for this time around. Hopefully you kind of get a peek at them all. I'm not doing a very good job of it, but hopefully you see them all. And we'll slide this over. My project book, the one that I kind of start with each time. Small Victories, Joanna Basford. It was, I don't even know what I call this one, to be honest. I guess it's just the walnut, or no, the acorn. Here, let me bring you down just a little bit. It's the Acorn page. Background, not so great, but I had a good time. It was super fun. These were Prisma. Kind of been going to Prisma a little bit just because I'm trying to get caught up on a lot of things, and Prisma is oh my goodness, so sorry people. I'm just trying to get caught up on some things, and Prisma is what I know. I had a really good time. Again, I'm not real jazzed about the background, but it's okay. It kind of ties in with the colors. But I had a good time with that one. Next one, let's see, is this one. For some reason, I thought I had done this on a different month, but I had my little flag in here. So if I already finished this, I'm so sorry. But I do know, I can't tell what these are, to be honest. So whatever. I'm still working on the color along. That's the reason why I'm kind of going quick. So I'm hoping to get to that here in the next week or so. So again, I'm not real sure on that one, but I thought, well, okay, I'll show it just in case I forgot. Then I did the little dachshunds. Are these dachshunds? I think they're dachshunds. I kind of was just trying to carry over the colors here. Not, I mean, we don't ever see doggies with little flowers all over themselves. Though I have seen on Facebook where people are like shaving their dogs, and then whatever fur is left, they're coloring it in. I'm like, oh my gosh, those poor little dogs. But I gotta be honest, I had a dog I used to do that too. So I guess those things come back. So we're getting there. I only have a couple more pages. Like literally, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Four? There can't be 4 that I have left. 4. Oh no, 5. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what this was for. But usually I flag it. So 5. Oh no, 6. Oh, some of my little flags are missing. Okay, so, oh no, it's up here. My bad. 6. So I'm getting there. Almost completed with this book. And it'll be fun to have a book, another book completed. Next one is my mandala book. As y'all know, blah, 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 blah. I'm always kind of complaining about mandalas. I'm starting to kind of like them. I don't know if I would go and get any other books, but this is, I'm kind of getting used to it. Guess I'm trying to have fun with this. This one was Sarah Renee Clark. It's number 28. I used my touch markers and the ZSX art markers. Wait, ZSG art markers. And that was the color combination. It was not that one, but it was Sarah Renee. For any of you, if you haven't been following my channel, in this book, this is a complete random number. So I will either ask my husband to pick a number, or I will ask Google to pick a number, and I will ask them, husband or Google, which page, and I've got them numbered on the back. So I asked them like 1 through 40. Yeah, 1 through 40. And then I go in and go 1 to 500. So both the page and the color combination is just a random choice. Like I said, I'm starting to get fun with these. to do it without a random, without a color combination, I would really struggle. So on this one, I just went straight from the card. So I just followed the card as far as like the color combinations that it came in, and just went, so starting out, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I had a great time with that one too. And I'm starting to make some headway in here. Like I've got, several that are starting to come through. Obviously, which ones are my favorite. I mean, that one, I love that one. So, it's starting to fill up, and it's kind of been a fun little book. So I'm going to keep going there. My next one, my crime scene. Oh my gosh. I love my little crime scene book. I'm trying to get better at markers. Like I said once before, when I first started in the coloring community, I wanted to do markers because back, way, way, way back in the day, when I was going to school and I was studying childcare, I had to come up with activities. And so we had clip art books, and we'd photocopy them, and we'd have to color them in to make all these different things for the kids. And I really loved doing that. So when I got into the coloring community, I wanted to be able to have color, or I wanted to go to markers because that's kind of what I did when I was in school, but they didn't quite have that. So at any rate, now that they kind of do, it's kind of fun, though I'm still enjoying colored pencils better. But this is the one from the crime story. I'm trying to go through and find ones that hopefully I don't get in trouble with YouTube. This one was super fun. Again, I did this one. These were my touch markers. Somebody had sent me a link showing that this company, I think it's Cute and Cozy. I think it's Cute and Cozy has a book that's like a beginner's book that kind of teaches you how to do markers. And they're like, yeah, we know that you're trying to learn how to do markers. So I think what I'm going to do is, even though I'm on a slow no buy for next month, because if any of you saw my haul for April, you will know I need to slow my flow just a little bit. However, I think I will buy that book because it did sound interesting. It's got color combinations, and it teaches you how to do textures. And I thought, you know what? Hey, if it's already out there, there's no sense in me reinventing the wheel. So at any rate, until I get to the pictures where YouTube might not be happy with me, that's where I'm at with my crime scene. This is the color. Oh no. Oh yeah, this is my color along that Tiffany and I have been doing. And so I will be putting hers right over here. Oh, hers is darling. And it's so fun. Like I know I say this every single time, but it is so fun to see the differences in our pictures, to see the similarities, to see the differences. I mean, really, there's only so many different combinations of colors, but just to see how people do their coloring is always fun. So these are water and, oh no, I guess these were alcohol. Well, then I don't know why that happened. Okay, well, I thought there's water because I've got little streaks here. Typically, that doesn't happen. Now, up here in the little clouds, I used King Art gel sticks. Pencil gel sticks. You put them on, you go like this, and then you do that. I know, really technical, but it's the gel sticks. I tried to do the sky. I don't know. It just kind of looks like my sky is dirty. So I guess maybe it's if you live in a city in the United States, it's called smog. I don't know. I'm not really sure what happened with my sky. But I was trying to be creative and kind of give a little texture to his little tail. And then I was trying to make her scarf kind of like a gingham. I'm not so sure if I really hit the mark on that, but at least I tried. And then that's where it was like the idea of that book would come in well. So at any rate, Tiffany, thank you again so much. And she and I will be working on the next page in the book. I'm going to give a little sneak peek so everybody will see what it is. And that will be Tiffany and I's next page. Tiffany, as always, thank you so much for participating. I really, really appreciate it. And it's so fun to have a color along with you. Okay, Magical Worlds. This one has been a color along. And this last week, I was able to get the coffee pot, the frog, and the butterfly. I think something happened to the butterfly. I got to go back in and see what happened. I don't know. I'm sure it was my fault. So I will get that back so everybody can have that color along if they like it. I love the frog. His little color combination came out so cute. I love the books. I love how that came out. I'll bring him up just a little closer. Try not to lose the light. Trying to get it so you can see him without going too blurry. But I really like him. I thought he just turned out super cute. And then the butterfly. Really like the butterfly also. So that was fun. And the top row is Brufiner Squares. The middle row is Ohuhu's new colored pencils. And then the bottom row is going to be Couleur. So we'll have 3 budget pencils that we can kind of look and see which one that we prefer the most. So I'm going to put this back over here, and hopefully this next week I'll get going back on all of my color alongs. All right, Circle of Life. This is another book. I'm going to bring us up just a bit. This is another one that I'm getting really, really close to completing out. Yes, it's the page that we are tired of seeing. I'm done. I'm calling it done. I did the background. This was the King Art gels also. So they're just the little gel marker, not markers, but crayons, I guess. You put them on the board, and then you take the little makeup blender and kind of blend it in and then put it down onto the paper. That was my big attempt for backgrounds this month. Got to start somewhere. And so that kind of gave me the ability. I didn't want to go too wild and crazy on this because I really did like the butterflies. And I just wanted to kind of make it to where it wasn't a total white background, even though I'm really a fan of just leaving it white. But I do know that I need to expand my horizons. So, thrilled to death. This will be the last time that this is the last time we're going to see this page. And I did find out I have to put like paper down because now that I used those, oh wait, no, I lied. This one isn't the King Art. This is, it's those little sticks. Pastels? Yeah, there we go. Chalk pastels. Oh my gosh. I took those and put them on the board, and it was kind of a rough board. And so it kind of did like a little cheese grater action. And then I took the blender, and that's what I did on this one. So sorry. But I found if I don't put this down, man, this stuff moves all over the place. So had to put that one down. I will start back up this week also. Brittany Rose, the longest color along ever. I will pick this back up. Fingers crossed, everything's going to go good. Keep going good with my computer. But I will get this one complete and out for you. This one is with Faber or the polychromoses. So I hopefully next week will get that complete, and then that will be done and on the way to being fully completed and off my list. And this book, I don't have many. I mean, I have a lot left, but you'll see a lot of these have already been colored. So that book's coming along very nicely. The Fairy Tale and Folklore coloring book. Oh, I loved this one. It was so fun to do this. I love the color combination on this. I just love the happiness of the teacup. I did a little bit different where it's not like your total, I just did the leaves in gray because I thought that was pretty. And it was just more of kind of like the little Easter eggs, spring, and the little birds. This was done with Prisma. Yeah, Prisma. And then these are just, I want to say, I'm trying to think who these are. I've got a big set of gel or glitter pens, and that's where it came from. And then I also did like the little jewel parts. It's really hard to see sometimes. Today we are, yeah, this morning, I know you guys are going to be shocked and surprised. We were under a tornado warning or tornado watch warning, whatever it was. We had to be ready. We've had storms all morning. We've been getting a lot of rain. But anyway, super excited about that. And this book is coming along nicely for me. It seems to be turning into my project book. And because I'm almost done with Small Victories, this just keeps coming in every single month. So I think I might just keep it going. Worlds of Wonder. I love Kirby. And this time I did the pages that they're like little terrariums. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm totally sold on this page. I had a great time doing it. However, I think my colors are a little off. Some of them are a little bright. Like the red and the blue are super bright. Some of the yellows are super bright. The background, this one is, again, the chalk pastels. And it's kind of a pink. It didn't come over quite the way I was hoping it would come over. But, you know, it's a start. It's not my greatest page. I'm almost wishing that I had left it white, to be honest. And then I would have just come along the glass with a little bit more blue. Now, in the glass, I did the Wink Stella. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, it's a really cloudy day. Oh, maybe that caught just a little bit. So that's what I did. So on the ones that kind of have like this little, I don't know, the little median, I put that down. I think if I really thought this through, I would not have done the background. I would have just taken a darker blue and I would have highlighted or back, like right here, I would have done that and blended it out just a little bit to kind of give that differential because it was just so much white. However, you know what? I had fun and that's really all that matters. And I love the little idea of the terrariums. So that is super fun. And I'm thinking in the World of Wonders, is this my first? Yeah, I think this might be my first. I've had this book for a while and I'm not really sure. Oh no. Okay, no, I did. I did start a couple of things in here. So, okay, so it was just this page. So this is, you know, kind of a first book getting going for me. And as you guys know, I love Kirby. It's the first time I've done Kirby without doing ink pens. And it was kind of interesting to do that with colored pencils. The jewelry box. This one was, again, super fun. I had a whip that's been outgoing for a long time. And this one, you know, it just looks smudgy dirty. And it was going good. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But it like picked up kind of weird. I do like a little bit how the striations were happening. But then this happened. So at any rate, but at least this one's finished. It's done. It's completed. And I did a little bit of a background. And this one really needed a background. It just looked weird even though this isn't white paper for this book, it's kind of a creamy paper, but this one was fun. Again, not my normal color combinations, but this one is now finally completed and done, and I'm very excited to have that done. And I have to find a better way. Those little powdery things, they just get everywhere. And then I did the little ants. This one was super fun. Now this one is all Prisma, and I just had fun. I'm still learning, trying, you know, different way. I was trying to find different ways to do gemstones, and this was just, I mean, really a good time with it. Everything on here is pencil. The background is pencil. This took me forever. But I was like, okay, polychromos is like to have lots and lots of thin layers or light layers. And I thought, you know, I'm going to do the same thing with Prisma and see how it reacts. So when I did this background, you can still see the white in it, which is okay because that kind of gives the cloud. But basically, I did one layer across, one layer up and down. I did one layer side to side, another one side to side, and then I went through and did rounds. So there's like 5 layers on this, very thin layers. I have to say I liked it. I really liked that soft little muted back. I love my little ants. They were done with brown. I didn't want them to be like totally just take a black pencil and color black. So it's brown, slate gray, or no, pardon me, slate blue, and then black. And so it kind of gave that feeling of total black when it's not really black. And I'll show you the gems. I still, I need a lot of practice, but to where I started several months ago, gems, jewels, feather, fur, skin, metal, oh my, I feel like I'm doing better and better. And so I had just so much fun on this page. I don't know if I'm going to carry it over, but most likely I probably will, because it's hard on these double pages not to have some kind of interaction or play. So I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm really having fun in the jewelry box. I really love Hannah Carlson's stuff. I really need to, I'm not supposed to buy any more. I will be buying that one book for the markers, but after that, I'm going to wait a couple of months before I start buying again. But my next big thing is going to be picking up more of her books because I've really enjoyed them. Then the fantasy pets. Okay, I did it. I did it. There it is. I had a lot of fun with this. The paper is different, but it's good. I'm just not used to it. I did all markers except for her her eyeshadow. That's Prisma. I did kind of go a little bit of Prisma on the top. I hit it with a little bit of glitter pen just to outline her wings and then down. So yeah, it was good. It was really, really good. I had fun with that. And it was just a ton of fun to be able to start this book. And I am getting excited to do more of them in this book. And this one came from Coloring Heaven. I'm still kind of get those mixed up, but had just so much fun with that and looking forward to continuing on with this. Well, hello, and sorry for this jump. Right in the middle of doing everything, I'm hoping I got everything. Lightning, it did not hit our house, but it hit our neighborhood. And have you ever had that where it hits like the lightning and the thunder all come at the same time? Ooh, and you could feel the electricity in the air. It was like, ooh. I was like, oh dear. So anyway, we're back. Sorry about that. So the next one is The City Among the Stars. This is a color along that Chrissy and I are doing. And hers, oh my gosh, hers is gorgeous. So I will be putting hers right here next to mine in editing. Okay, so what she said about hers was pinwheels from a planet high in the magical skies. Oh, she's so creative with words, with her coloring. So I love the black and the gold, the shadowing on your pinwheels, like right here, like this part right here. Oh my gosh, so beautiful, to perfection as always. I love that you did the black and the gold only because I love black and gold, and I would have done it also if I could have figured it out. So it was a good thing I couldn't figure it out because we both would have been doing black and gold. I love the touches of red on your ribbons. Your sky is so on point. And then your extra credit for drawing in your the hills on your background were so amazing. And then I love the swooshes that you put down. They are so pretty. I've got to learn how to do that. So Chrissy, thank you as always for joining along in the buddy color. And I think we are moving, you'll have to email me. I think we're moving into the Forest Kingdom, Tales from the Forest Kingdom. So let me know if that's what we're going to be doing. I'm looking forward to that. And the last kickoff. Oh, I've got one I'm working on. I'm really having fun with my little backgrounds, but boy, are they a mess to work. They are a mess to work with. Last one is also the kickoff. So we have Mermaid. We've made it. I'm so excited. I have plans. I want to really dive into it because this is my month and it'd be bad if I didn't show up for this month. So this was the Mermaid that I finished her up. The only thing I had left to do was the clouds and the sky, and I did it again with the King Art gel sticks. Those are so fun. I'm having a good time. I like those a little bit because they don't transfer over to the other side of your page. But once they're down, they're kind of down. The chalk ones, you can kind of blend them down and you can swoosh around with your finger. You can also take your eraser and do like little orbs or little striations in the sky. So sorry, guys. So this is my final page for all of my completed pages for April. I am so excited for Mermaid. I don't want to overload you guys with videos because, I had kind of a big video last week. Then I've got this one that will be dropping today on Thursday, May 1st. But I have a ton of books that I have pulled to be able to participate in Mermaid. Some of these are maybe books you have. Some of them are maybe books you don't have. At any rate, I am just super excited for the kickoff of that. I wanted to look at my notes really quick again and just say, you know what, guys? I don't know if I've already said this. So sorry, that lightning strike kind of made me kind of go weird. But I want to thank all of you for your comments. And please keep them coming. Please know that I read them and I do try to respond to everybody. Just sometimes it's hard to go and get everybody done at the same time. So there's parts of me that it's like, do you want me to at least thumbs up it and give it a heart so that you know that I've read it and then I can come back? And because I really do like to respond to each of you. I feel if you take the time to respond to me, I do my best to respond to you back because it's important. I want you to know, again, guys, I absolutely love you. I thank you so much for the response for the last video, and we are going to have fun. Mermaid, Mermaid, Mermaid. We're all about fun. We're going to have fun. We're just going to continue to have fun. And like I always say, remember, or please know that I wish you the sharpest of pencils, the brightest and juiciest of markers, and then to remember it's just paper. There's plenty of it out there just to enjoy your coloring time. And outside of that, if you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe, I'd sure appreciate it. So until next month, we'll be back, and in a couple of days, you'll have the ones for the plans for Mermaid. Thanks, guys.